Your childhood conditioning is responsible for making you think broke and be broke, when in reality, there's a lot of abundance out there. Do you know that money is printed out of thin air? Like thin air is just paper. It's backed up by nothing. Really. The system is built in such a way that it's designed to keep you broke. It's designed to keep you work hard, keep you working hard, and keep on toiling like a mule. Okay, but that's not the truth. It's not. Okay, you can attract abundance. You see, the rich people, they do something else, but they tell you to do something else. Okay, they'll tell you work hard. Okay, toil like a mule. 120-hour work week, something like that. That's what they tell you to do. But they themselves, they chill. They chill in the Bahamas. They do something else. They teach you something else. They tell you to do something else. But they themselves, they do something else. They don't tell you the truth. Wealth is attracted. You attract wealth by becoming the person who deserves the wealth. That's how you do it. Hi, I'm Sean K, and welcome to my channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about how poverty conditioning, okay, your poverty conditioning from your childhood has influenced your life and has shaped and molded your life the way it is today. To think broke and be broke. We're going to talk about that. So let's start. When you were children, you were made to, when you go to a store or something and you see a toy or something and you say, Mommy, Mommy, Daddy, Daddy, I want that toy. They say, no, you can't get that toy. We can't afford that toy. You were made to believe that, you were made to believe that there's no abundance. There's no prosperity. We can't afford that. We don't have money for that. No, you won't get that. No, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to think that. You're not supposed to want that. You're not supposed to desire that. That's what you were made to think. That's what you were programmed. It's not their fault too, because they were programmed that way too. It's not their fault. They were programmed that way. It's not their fault. It's your fault if you do not get out of that programming. It's your fault. You're born poor, it's not your fault. You die poor, it is your fault. And wealth starts here. Broke people are not broke because they don't have money. They're broke because their mind is broken. They have broken mindsets. That's why. So what you must do is you must change that. Instead of saying that I can't afford this, I can't afford that, say that my subconscious mind or the super intelligence out there or God or whatever is working its way, it's working day and night to make things fall in order so that I can afford that, so that I can get that. The super intelligence is working day and night, 24/7, 365, to make you able to afford that thing that you want, the life that you want, the abundance, the prosperity that you want, anything that you want, because wealth is attracted. You don't make wealth, you attract it by becoming the person who deserves that wealth, by becoming an attractive person, attractive to wealth. Who a person who wealth is attracted to. That's the kind of person you have to become, and it starts here. Get rid of that programming. Visualize. Meditate. Write down your goals. And do you know that when you write down your goals, you're more likely to achieve them? Because when you write down goals, okay, and if you keep on writing down the same goals again and again, in present tense, I am so happy and grateful that I make fill in the blank money a month, a year, a week. Keep on writing it down again and again, again and again. You know what happens? Neural pathways in the brain. This is neurology. This is neuroscience. Neural synapses take place. Those new neurons fire up, okay? And they build new pathways. And the more you do that, the stronger it becomes. Those neural pathways, those synapses become stronger and stronger and more potent. And as a result of that, you become the person who really deserves that goal, deserves to achieve that goal. You'll see that in your own behavior. You're behaving a certain way. You're behaving a certain way, you're talking a certain way, you're walking a certain way. You move a certain way, you roll a certain way. You think a certain way. Start with that. Write down your goals. It's going to be scary, but yeah, you have to go through that, that fear. You have to pass that fear. It's a test. It's a test from the universe. You call it universal resistance. It's resistance. You have to come out of it. You have to break out of it. You have to come out the other side stronger. That's how you have to do it. There's no other way. So understand that. Start with your goals. Wake up in the morning and visualize your dream life. Use all your 5 senses in the visualization too. All your 5 senses. You must feel, see, hear, smell, touch, everything. See, hear, smell, taste, touch. Everything. That's how you do it. You must not be afraid, because everything that you want is already out there. You just have to tap into that frequency that thing is vibrating in. That's what you got to do, because there's no other way. That's how you attract abundance. That's how you attract wealth. Start with writing down your goals. And whenever you get a free time or something, you're not doing anything, take your journal and rewrite those goals again and again. Build those neural pathways. Make them stronger. If you have nothing to do, take your journal, write down your goals. Just write down your goals again and again, again and again. Pick 10 goals. As many goals as you like. Whatever you want, you can achieve. Whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. Because it all starts here. That device that you're using, that you're watching me on, that was also in somebody's mind first. That's how they did it. Then they could manifest that. And they hold on to that image. Okay, they held on to that image till it manifested into the physical reality. That's the only way. There's no other way. Hard work won't make you rich. Hard work won't make you abundant. It won't. Being more spiritually inclined and knowing yourself and knowing your capabilities and what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. And then moving forward from there. That will create wealth. And knowing the most important thing, that wealth is attracted. It's not earned. You don't work hard for it. You attract it. It comes to you. You become a wealth magnet. That's the way to do it. That's it for this video. I'll meet you again in the next video. Make sure to hit subscribe. Okay, and hit the like button. Goodbye.